Some people 10 years and the money is still the same. It hasn't grown. Yes, what's happening, people? It is Evans Willie here. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome to my property world. And today we're going to talk about something that I have had loads of inquiries about. Loads of individuals been PMing me. They've been DMing me. Evans, I want to get started. I want to be a part of what you're doing. I see what you're doing. I see you buying this house. I see you got that one. How can I be a part of it? So I just thought it'd be a lot easier if I just made a video and explained to everyone how they can be a part of what I'm doing. Now, a lot of individuals, the most common, DMs I've been getting is, Evans, I've got a pot of cash, don't know what to do. I don't really know much about property. I haven't got much time, but I want to get started. I want to be part of it. So what can I do? So I'll break it down into two main things that we can obviously do to work together. And the first one is something called, listen, this one here is just genius. It's just like, why would you not do this? Like, it's absolutely mind-boggling, right? This one here is something called, wait for it, guys, wait for it. Wait for it. It is something called joint ventures. So joint venture is a short way for saying it is like partnering with somebody, right? So how, what does it look like? A joint venture is just a blank piece of paper, and we can structure it many different ways. So I'll give you an example of one of the joint ventures that I've done recently. Man individual, he's got a pot of cash. He just, sold. In fact, he just inherited some money. And obviously he's got the money sitting there, doesn't know what to do with it. What he was planning to do was to use the money to pay off his mortgage. And I was like, no, don't do that. Why would you pay off the mortgage, right? Your pension pot, what is it looking like? Let me help you build a brilliant pension pot. So here's what we did. He gave me £170,000. So the joint venture was broken down into two things, right? Number one was the equity, which is what he was putting in, okay? So in this project, he put in £170,000, okay, cash. And I put in the sweat equity. Because how many of you realize property is very lucrative? You can make a lot of money, but without having the knowledge, without having the connections, you can also lose a lot of money. So that's where I come in. So for me, I just put in everything. I found the deal. I put in I put the power team in. So I found a mortgage broker. I found an architect to do the drawings and submit the plans. I found the solicitors. Right now I've got builders in there. I've got plumbers in there. I've got sparkies in there, and I'm overseeing and I'm managing every single thing. That investor, he hasn't got to do anything. Like, he's come to the property just one time. Crazy, right? He's been there one time, and I'm doing all the works. I'm overseeing every single thing. And at the end of the project, we're going to get a mortgage, we're going to refinance, and we're going to get him all of his money back. So the investor he's going to get all of his money back, but also he's going to get 50% of the profit share, right? Great deal for him, right? All of his money back in a few months, plus 50% of an asset. So that's the first thing, and that's the first, thing that we can obviously do working together. Now, everybody hasn't got 170K in the bank. You don't need to. You can have something as small as 20, 30K, 40K. And we can obviously get bridging. I can get bridging, and we can obviously, structure the deal the same way. The second thing that we do is something called, this one is genius, because this one, you don't need to have large sums of money, right? You just need to have a little bit of money. Now, some people are very, very smart. They've realized they've put the money in the bank. So that's what mommy said. That's what daddy said. They put the money in the bank, saving the money, and after 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, some people 10 years, and the money is still the same. It hasn't grown. Because the bank is not giving them anything back. In fact, the bank is giving them 0.01%. And they're like, you know what? This way is not working. I can't get rich that way. I'm like, don't worry, man. I got you. I've got you. I've got a way for you, right? Now, this way is absolutely genius. Now, write this down. This way is, for me, an absolutely no-brainer, right? Absolutely no-brainer, right? This way number 2 is loan agreement. Now, loan agreement is normal. We do it every single day. We get our money, we put it in the bank gives us peanuts. Here's what you can obviously do. Here's what I've done on a recent project. Someone's come in, they've got, look, I've got 40k Evans. You know, I can't buy a house in London. What should I do? I'm like, don't worry, bro. I've got you, man. I've got the whole power team up north. I've got projects. Give me that 40k. And what I'm gonna do for you, instead of getting 0.1% with the bank, right? I'm like, bro, give me that money, all right? In 9 months' time, all right? In 9 months' time, what I'll do, rather than giving you 0.1%, I will give you a whopping 10% return on that money. He's like, what? I was like, yeah, bro, it's the same number, but I've just changed the one. I put the one from the back, and I put the one at the front, bro. I'm gonna get you rich out here, you get me? Man's like, yeah, let's do it. So that's a loan agreement. So yeah, so he's gonna get 10% back on the 40k that he's put in. You know, Bob's your uncle, and the benefit is he can still come down, he can still see my project, he can still be a part of it, take pictures, ask questions, and get all of his money back and a 10% profit. Now that is a great way of getting started because you can invest, get a very good return, better than most banks, and also learn on the job. So that's the two main ways in how you can partner with what I'm doing. If you're interested, reach out, drop me a DM. Let's have a convo. Let's figure out what's best for you. Let's get rich. There's never been a better time to make money but the year 2022, man. There's loads of opportunities out here. Let's connect. Let us see what's possible. Let's have a conversation. Smash the like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done. And let's connect. Peace out, guys.